Welcome back to the SMT YouTube channel. We just got the Verizon Q2 earnings for 2025, and things, I would say, were decent. All right, and just based on the market reaction, I'm looking at the Verizon ticker, which I think early this morning it was trading at like $41. It's now trading at $42.35, which would indicate about a 4% pop on the news. All right, let me give you guys kind of the important things that I can see from the earnings. All right, I'll provide the investor relations or the news release for you guys. That'll be linked in the description. All right, first item to discuss, key highlights. It looks like Verizon has hit the operational financial metrics, and that's what they're leading with. If you look here on the screen, it says here they've raised the guidance on the adjusted EBITDA, earnings per share, and free cash flow. I'll get back to that in a second. Fourth consecutive growth of in-core prepaid subscribers. I'm going to explain why that's important and what those numbers were. Additionally, there were 300,000+ net additions across mobility and broadband platforms, so they are positive on all aspects. And continue to take in broadband, so we'll talk about the FWA piece and Fios, and then C-band and fiber build-outs are tracking ahead of plan. All right, whatever that means. We'll get to more of that later. All right, so from consumer retail postpaid phone net adds, coming off a quarter where they lost a lot of customers in this segment. It looks like they lost, I think, 51,000. To the previous quarter, they lost 356,000. Last year quarter, they lost 109,000. So still a negative, but not like before. All right. Business retail postpaid phone, they added 42,000. So that even if you combine the two, you still lost 9,000. All right. Just make sure we put that out there, right? This is unusual, right? This is now the second quarter in a row where Verizon hasn't added over 100,000. This could either be other companies taking share, or it could be that businesses are really slowing down their spending, right? And obviously when you get new employees, you get them lines of service and stuff, like maybe some of that is in play. I'm not sure. Retail prepaid net adds was up 50,000. So that means they added 137,000 last quarter. They added 65,000 the quarter before and 80,000 before that. That is 4 consecutive quarters of positive growth, with the last one being a monster and this one still being pretty good. So I don't think we have anything to worry about with prepaid anymore. I think we're stable. I think we're good. Broadband net adds were plus 293,000. 278,000 were fixed wireless access. So it doesn't break it down as business or consumer, but they're positive. Those are big gains, a little bit slower than last quarter. It's been tracking down a little bit, over the last year. Just calling a spade here. Maybe that's something we'll be watching. I think Fios added 32,000 to that. And I think they had maybe 15,000, 16,000 in losses on the copper DSL piece. But anyways, the revenues are up, EBITDA is up, so cash flows is up. In fact, they're going to go ahead and guide up because their cash flows were up for the first half. CapEx, it looks like they actually have some upside for CapEx. Free cash flows, they're going to guide up. The total debt is down. They paid off some of that unsecured debt. And then I'm just looking through the guidance here. The market's going to like this. Their adjusted EBITDA growth is guided up. So is the earnings per share growth. So is the free cash flows, which is nice. The market's going to really enjoy this, the financial piece to this. Anyways, I'm going to break more of this down in some additional content at a later time. And in fact, we're probably going to do a live stream later, and then you guys will get the full scope on this. Look, the postpaid phone net adds continue to be a problem for Verizon. Like, even if you count postpaid phone net adds, consumer and business together, they were still negative. They just weren't negative by much. It was like 9,000. Retail's plus 50. Broadband is still good for them. The market's going to say, oh, wow, you don't always get your ass kicked in growth. Oh, okay. And you make good money. Your margins are good. Oh, And I think Q3 they're going to grow, and I think Q4 they're going to grow with these iPhone releases and things of that nature. So that may be where we're at with Verizon right now. A financial beast, and they grow when they want to, is what it kind of feels like. Anyways, I think this means that both AT&T and T-Mobile are also going to have good quarters. I do. If Verizon had a good one, I think the other ones will too. Anyways, we'll see. We'll get those results on Wednesday. AT&T reports before the bell. T-Mobile reports after the bell. Stay tuned for more content. Like, share, subscribe, drop me some comments. We'll see you guys soon on the next one.